I'm a pyromaniac. I love shooting out fireworks.
Same, brother.
When I was a little kid, I'm like Sid from Toy Story. I'd stick like firecrackers next to army men and like blow them up. I had like war scenes, but like a giant like fort on a hill with army men blow them up. My grandpa would endorse it too. He's like, go out there, blow up some army men. You know, we had those fake little firework tanks. You know, you like load extra firecrackers in there, then you blow up the tanks. You know, they hit a landmine. No, I've kind of slowed down on my pyromaniacness ever since one day. You know, I got bottle rockets, and they had like a little tube. You put them in there, and I thought it'd be a good idea to hold the tube like a bazooka. I didn't account for the idea that sparks come out. Yeah. I had glasses on, luckily, so I shot it. I just went. Like sparks went in my face, like a little bit of my eyebrow went missing from them. I thought that was enough. Also, I just about made like a bomb out of sparklers because I wrapped them all up together. But that was like thermite. It's crazy.
Alright, I need a big old drink here.
Someone's ear and then they pass it on.
Oh, ain't too fast with my turn. Oh no. What is he doing? That was a bad throw.
2016 will go down as the best year in human history solely because of football. Hello and welcome to your local teams.
That was a good.
We've got different seats than we ever have before.
Yeah, this is different.
Can happen now.
What a who, what a who, what a who.
Hello guys, welcome to your local teams.
Season 2, episode 4.
Oh, episode 4 already.
We got Evan as our special guest today.
We have a special guest. He's a two-time podcast star.
I would agree.
And Forrest Gump crossdresser.
That's me.
Don't
call it cross.
Yeah, don't call it cross-dressing.
Yeah, that's what dressed
Say
up as a woman.
Cosplay.
He's cosplay.
We're all as our icons.
Me and Tanner were Caleb Soblick today. Tate is also Caleb Soblick today.
No, he's.
I'm Adam Thielen before people forgot about him and he moved to the Panthers.
And he kind of is a bum.
He was a bum last year.
He also was a bum.
Say who you are.
Jajetus, baby.
That's Justin Jefferson.
I'm Forrest Gump, as he previously stated, but not cross-dressing Forrest Gump. I am not.
Are you cosplaying?
Evan
I'm
is a
cosplaying.
man.
I am a man. Nothing less, nothing more.
Max, who are you?
I'm Caleb Soblick today.
And who are you, Nick?
I'm Brandon Ramirez.
Shout out to
Oh, you would have like
I
scribbled
hope the camera can see that. I think you walk up to the camera. And
Yeah,
show
show
that shit.
him.
But
Wreck that
today's
shit.
episode is sponsored by Brandon Ramirez.
No.
Yes.
You can't say that.
Today's
Yes, we
episode
can.
sponsored by
Paying
Brandon
us money.
Ramirez and
I
viewers
think
like
we
you.
can. Why can't we?
Thank you.
Is that like a... It's a lot.
Tanner, who are you?
Would you lie?
I'm Caleb Soblick.
You guys couldn't be Nick Schrader, huh? I'm on this podcast.
Dude,
I
I'm a
bet
celebrity.
basically told Max to be.
See,
Caleb
if I was
Soblick.
growing
Yeah,
out
no,
my
that was
hair for
Tanner's
about
idea.
2
Tanner's
months,
idea.
I think I
Yeah,
could.
this wasn't my idea.
Oh, you ditched the other glasses.
We got the
they're
old
still
rocking
over
chair.
All right.
These just
Anyway,
fit Brandon,
Evan is
yeah.
here. Evan's been here before. Evan's awesome.
Thank you, Caleb.
But, so, Evan's the star of the show today.
Take it away, Evan.
Do you want my life story to start out
Oh,
with,
yeah.
you know?
Your life story. Go for it.
All right, so
That's how you can tell he's a loyal
I'm a
viewer.
lawyer. Yeah, I watch like most of them already. Just a couple I need to get down. Okay, so first off, I was born very, very early on in life. Probably as early on as you can get. But I'm a twin brother to Ethan. Hi, Ethan. He's probably not watching. He doesn't
Hi,
like
Ethan.
podcasts.
Hi, Ethan.
But
Hi,
yeah,
Ethan.
I'm the older one. He'll try and persuade you that he's older, but he isn't. He's not. I'm older by like 5 minutes. All right.
Got you.
All right. I was born July 18th, 2008 in Aberdeen, South Dakota. My mommy and my daddy drove me back to Redfield, and I did like baby crap for a couple years, you know, like
Yeah.
eat
You
random
were a
crap.
kid.
You know what? Noises hometown. You were
Noises,
in
yeah, the
Stomp
Noises.
and Turf.
I think you just have the tag.
I think that's half the reason the Noises like me, because I'm from Redfield, you know, I can get away with extra stuff. I'm like, you know what, I went to the drive-in, you know, I could have like shot someone. Like, I went to Leo's once. It was fun, you get away with that.
I've
Yeah.
also been to Leo's.
Yeah, and then in about 3rd grade, my mama and my dad got a divorce. Then I stayed there 1 extra year, and then I moved out to the hills in 5th grade. And yeah, life's been pretty good since, you know. Black Hills is way prettier than East River, South Dakota, to be honest with you. It's just like flat nothingness, you know.
I got a question.
Yep.
Why did you move out here?
Because my mama got a job in Rapid being a counselor or whatever she does. She does that counseling and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's
I-
crazy.
What do you like it more here or Redfield?
Probably here, because Redfield's like really boring. They got a pool and that's about it.
Every East River town I feel like has a pool.
They do.
Pool, dealership, and that's about it.
They kind of have, like you were saying when we were going to Sioux Valley. They all kind of have the same layout in the same town.
Redfield is just a grid. Like literally, they started out like that. They put a street in a square, and then they did that a couple more times.
Every East River town.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what he was saying.
We're kind of lacking in the pool department.
Yeah.
Not much of a place to
But I
go
guess
to.
we got Sheridan.
Is
Whoa.
isn't
Yeah,
that,
I
is
would
that,
rather go to Sheridan than go to the pool. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
right there.
Is that new place over there gonna have a pool though in the corner?
It's
There's
gonna
gonna be a
have
little kiddie pool, I think.
No, it's gonna have a lazy
little
river.
I-
A little
actually, a lazy
3-inch lazy river.
Nick,
That's all right, though.
I
That's
know
better than
the
nothing.
plans were made way before we did our thing, and probably they didn't think about anything that we did. But we had a lazy river type thing.
We did, and then you could sled on it in the winter.
When?
In the
Man,
winter.
who did I do mine with? I forget who I did. Maybe Jared. But ours was amazing.
Yeah, yours
Ours
was
was
like the
super good.
hockey rink and the basketball
Yeah.
court, right?
Hockey rink to a basketball court, and then a sled, like a sledding hill to a slip and slide.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
apparently they've made those plans like
That was
5
ours.
years.
That was ours.
Oh, that was with you.
That was
Were we
ours.
with Jared though?
Yeah, Jared was in our group.
Yeah.
Let us know. Were you in our group? Ours was lit.
I don't even.
Yeah, ours was the best.
I don't even really remember what math went into that.
Almost not.
We had to do a little grid, but
And you had to know your
Just for geometry.
you had to
Whoa.
know how
Yeah.
much your like
It was proportions, I think.
yeah,
Oh.
what your like scale factor was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I think
Oh,
I had
ours,
Nick
like, yeah,
do all
you,
the
like,
math,
took
and
stuff
I did
off.
all the design.
Yeah, I did all the math. I remember. The math was super.
Was that
That
algebra
little
year or
shack I built.
geometry year?
That was geometry.
That was a nice shack.
That was only last year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
Yeah, but I feel like we're all gonna be like gone out of town by the time that's built. Completely.
Unless one of us turns into a just stay here type of person.
You know, I peaked in high school already, so.
I peaked
I think
sixth
this
grade
might be
year.
your peak right here. This fit right here. I
It
think
might
that's
be.
the peak of your fashion career, at least.
I mean, maybe if I had a Louis belt.
I feel like
Maybe if you
Max
had a
is
man
about
purse
ready
on
to-
your back.
Not
You like
exactly.
Max,
Dude,
right? We
who
should
made
rock
that
it out
shirt?
so it's not too hard.
Crystal Weiss.
That's
Well, more like Mason Weiss.
We need to get them to do our merch.
Dude.
Well, because they have
Cast
like
member
prints
shirts.
and stuff. So.
You got a Tanner shirt, you know, you have his face on the back or something like that. You know, each
We need to
member
make a
designs
Zeph
their
shirt
own
if we're
merch.
gonna make merch.
My Zeph
Oh, I didn't make a Zeph shirt.
I know.
Zeph said he'd give me $50 if I made a shirt with his face on it.
Oh, we
Dude.
should have had it like on the back.
That's a lot of money.
Oh, Caleb, I heard you ordered some mics.
I did.
Best decision. When will those be here? Next week?
Friday.
Friday.
So, the episode that'll be posted next Saturday. So when this is posted,
Max will be in.
and the mics will be in, but then when this is posted a week from that, that episode will have mics.
Okay. So a week from Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Or a week from today, from when you're watching, if you watched right away. Oh, we would like to apologize to all the podcast listeners, not the YouTube listeners or watchers, because we realized the Jubilee type thing did not make sense for listeners, because we didn't say everyone who was on a
But see,
side.
part of it though, now we're starting to kind of make content for YouTube
Yeah.
because that's where
That's where the money is.
that's where the money at.
As
Anyway.
you can tell, the money's gone straight to our heads already. All the clout. all
We're
the
getting
fame.
money.
We have like a
Can I have
solid.
a
Oh yeah. We got racks upon racks.
Racks
I
on
think we're
racks on
probably able to
racks.
buy Ramirez shirts.
Exactly.
The band is gonna have to break up soon now that we're rich, but then we're gonna come back because Tay gets cancer. We're like,
And
a
we're
boy
gonna
band.
have like 5 sold out or one massive sold out show.
And then one of our key members is gonna die.
Who's gonna be Paul McCartney?
Then I'll
We're gonna
die
have
to
to do a
cancer or
remembrance
something.
tour.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah, you'd be Paul.
I'm John Lennon.
I was gonna say John. I don't know. Max? I don't
Ringo
know.
Starr.
He's not Ringo. No, he's Ringo.
No,
And then-
Tate's Ringo.
Yeah, he's Ringo. And then you're George Harrison. No, I think Tanner's George Harrison.
You the director.
Yeah,
I'm
wait.
the fangirl up front.
All
There's a
right,
director in the Beatles that kind of.
He's
like
Yoko.
Evan. What is your favorite hobby?
Hobby. I'm not much of a hobby guy. I don't go out and do a lot of things, but you know, I guess I like go fishing. Fishing's one of my favorite things to do. Redfield, I went fishing a whole lot. Went to the spillway. If anyone's been there, big spillway just from Redfield Lake goes down there. There was tons of carp there this summer. So I just got my ugly stick. Nice
Yes, sir.
nice little fish rod I got for Christmas a couple years ago. Put a treble hook on there. Put like a fake worm on there. I just passed that out, and they would hit that thing so badly. Bro, I caught like 20 carp in like a 4-day span.
Are you
It
gonna
was
buy a
crazy.
shrimp boat?
I might buy a shrimp boat. Except I catch carp.
Carp boat.
Yep. Bro, everybody hates carp there, but I love the carp because if you get a really big one, they put up such a good fight, you know? And it's like the
They're
spillway.
fun.
The spillway, it's like it goes down, but then you come over from the road, and there's like a huge concrete wall that you cast off of. But then when you hook something, you gotta walk down to the rocks, grab it out of the water. And if it's like a big one, that's like almost impossible to grab them if you don't grab them by the gills, you know? Because if you try and grab them by the mouth, you're like picking up, what, maybe 20 pounds just by the mouth.
And they're super slimy too.
They're super slimy. They're nasty little things, but they're fun. They're fun to fish.
Yeah, my grandpa and grandma has some massive ones. It's a culvert that was connected to the Belle Fourche when it was raining a bunch this spring. And then now the connection's been severed. So now there's just a bunch of big old fish in a culvert.
The Redfield spillway was. I think we gotta like put a picture of it when he was explaining it. That would be pretty cool.
I don't know if they have pictures, but you have to like draw it out. Just, like,
Oh,
a
there's
short-
for sure
it's
Poor Caleb's getting like
So
none of his
Evan,
homework done because of editing.
What's your favorite holiday?
holiday. 4th of July.
Why?
Because you know, like
He's an
food.
American.
It's American for one. I'm a pyromaniac. I love shooting out fireworks.
Same, brother.
When I was a little kid, I'm like Sid from Toy Story. I'd stick like firecrackers next to army men and like blow them up. I'd like war scenes, but like a
That's
giant like fort on a hill with army men blow them up.
That's what I wish I could have. As a kid, I just set them up and then pretend to shoot at each other. I wish I would have just like set off firecrackers and actually.
My grandpa would endorse it too. He's like, go out there, blow up some army men. You know, we had those fake little firework tanks, you know? You like load extra firecrackers in there, then you blow up the tanks, you know, they hit a landmine.
Evan had just D-Day going.
It was like
July.
D-Day, because it's like right next to a lake too, so you know, they come up from the beach.
You rock.
No, I've kind of slowed down on my pyromaniacness ever since one day, you know, I got bottle rockets, and they had like a little tube, you put them in there, and I thought it'd be a good idea to hold the tube like a bazooka. I didn't account for the idea that sparks come out. I had glasses on, luckily, so I shot it and just went, like sparks went in my face, like a little bit of my eyebrow went missing from them. I thought that was enough. Also, I just about made like a bomb out of sparklers because I wrapped them all up together. But that was like thermite. It's crazy. Dude, viewers, do not wrap.
Don't try this at home.
Do not get sparklers and wrap them up together. Like,
This-
put one as a fuse.
This was done by a clearly professional.
I've had years.
I love how you're like, don't do it, but I'm gonna explain exactly how you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna explain the. I'm gonna explain the effects too. You know, it's like a flashbang and thermite. Like you ever play Call of Duty? Imagine just you getting the fat burned at your hands. You know.
The FBI are gonna come in here any second, bro.
Hey, we're gonna get a lot of views from the FBI.
Dude, yeah, we need this little bit posted on
The
TikTok.
FBI, we're gonna get
Yeah.
so many views from them just clicking on and off the video trying to find our location.
The only hard part about it is like I need to like make it like vertical.
I
You
can.
know what I mean? You
Well,
guys-
no, yeah, I think what you do. I think you just take that camera angle because it is just trained on Evan.
Well, yeah, that's
that's
because
how
he's
we
our
do
main
it.
beat.
I'm just gonna cut
I
it.
know.
Oh, that's our main camera.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
try that
Actually,
out.
that will work nice over there. It's just- in the minds of our
It's gonna be
production
like the
team.
Your Local Teens TikTok, how to make bombs.
Hey, our TikTok does have the most views out of any other thing. Just saying.
Yeah, just
What's
because
our-
of the.
what-
It had like 3 likes, bro. Are you? What's it? Are you a main character or an NPC?
I don't know. I've never caught up with that trend very much, but I don't know. I'd say maybe more of an not NPC, main character. I'd
Yeah,
say
I was
that
gonna
makes
say,
more.
I think you're a main character.
You know, I don't think I'm a main character.
I
Maybe a
think if-
side character.
I think if you're making thermite at age 3, you're probably.
Evan, I don't think you get enough love, bro.
Yeah.
My dad watches the videos and he loved the 2 episodes that you were in, Evan.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah.
I taste
You're the
that. I
best.
love you too.
Todd. Good
All
old
right,
Todd.
I have a very interesting question for you, Evan.
I'm all
Everyone
ears.
can answer this question. Would you let your mom do a drive in the NFL as a quarterback for $1 million?
My mom's kind of mean. She's
Well,
like kind of scrappy.
What
so-
we saying our O line is?
Wait. So she just has to
We're saying
Because if she has a good O line, we're just gonna hope.
Bengals O-line.
No. I'm gonna tell
But
them
if she scores a touchdown,
A drive?
you get $10 million.
a drive.
A drive.
So could I just tell my mom, hey, immediately throw it to a defender so she gets an interception, and that's technically a drive?
Could I tell my mom?
Yeah, but then she's just gonna get.
Could I
rocked
tell
by
my
a defender.
mom?
How?
What if-
Give Joe Mixon the rock?
What if I
Just like
tell my mom?
let him.
No, like you don't. Like the offensive coordinator calls the plays like normal.
Oh.
And she just throws it to a
So
defender.
my mom can't just like run a yard and take a knee.
Then she's gonna die.
Yeah,
You
she's
think
gonna
like
get
Aaron
smoked.
Donald is not gonna kill your mom?
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd do that.
Well, she's the quarterback. There's
I
no-
would do it. I'd tell her to throw
just
the
book
ball
it for
to
the.
a.
Just.
I
book
tell
it
her
for
to
the-
throw a ball to a
No,
defender
your
on the
mom's
first
gonna-
play, and then lie down and cover your
Yeah.
head.
No,
No.
I'm not sure about my mom. She's pretty sure I'm taller than her.
I feel like
You know,
my
but she's
mom-
kind of scrappy, so I don't know. She could maybe somehow like weasel her way through, but I don't think she could run all the way to make
I
a
feel
touchdown.
like
I
she'd
love you,
yell
mom.
at the
Don't ground me
defenders.
after this, but I don't think you can make a touchdown.
Yeah, I just think my mom would end up getting killed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd see my mom.
them
on a
are some
stretcher.
big boys.
The risk is like doesn't matter how fast you think you are, mom. You're not making it to the
And
side.
now,
Yeah,
dad's on
I
the
know.
other hand, maybe
I think my dad could maybe tank a tackle.
my
I
actually,
think my dad could take a tackle, and that's about it. He'd be out for
See, I
you.
feel like our
stepdad-
moms are pretty frail, but I don't think my dad cares if he.
My
has
dad's
$1
got
million.
a.
But 10
A
million
little bit
if
of
you
added
score a
cushion.
touchdown.
I think I'd have my dad
Obviously.
do it for $1 million.
Yeah, my dad.
Your dad would like.
No.
Probably not my mom.
this
Yeah,
might
if,
be
and if we score 10 million, I think he's.
Your
down for
dad
that.
would be like shedding tackles, bro.
Dude, your dad would be leaping over people.
now.
Both he can't jump.
He'll be like that. Bro, the Cowboys' new running back, a little short
Oh,
dude,
the
5'5"
5'5" guy?
skate.
No,
Yeah, I think your
Like
dad
less
is just.
agility.
They just wanted to give the Make-A-Wish kid a chance.
That's not very nice.
Yo,
to say.
and his dad is part of the like. He's like defensive coordinator back. Dude, it's so big.
What's his name?
No, I think Kevin is just dribbling.
And then who's Deuce Vaughn?
That's Deuce.
That's Deuce Vaughn. Okay.
Deuce Vaughn is the short dude, I'm pretty sure. Deuce Vaughn.
He's speedy though.
Najee Harris is slow. Cut him from my fantasy team. Everyone wants Najee Harris. He's up for grabs. I don't
Alright.
want him anymore.
Is he good?
I'll give you. Which league is that in?
Sophomore.
He cut him already. He's
I already
up to
cut him.
grab. You don't even have to trade.
I'll take him. Dude.
Take him then. I took
Because I have
Nayuka.
I have Kenneth Walker and oh shoot, who's my other? You should pull it up, Nick. You should look at my sophomores team. It's pretty cracked, honestly.
Yeah, you're still 0-2.
Yeah, dude.
I'm also 0-2.
And I've put up plenty of points both weeks.
I'm 1-1.
But I have Jay Jettis, AJ Brown, Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker.
I love you, Josh Allen.
Are you sure you got Kenneth Walker?
Yeah, maybe that's in the other league, but
You do not have Kenneth Walker.
that's in the other league then. And then
You
in
got Aaron
sophomores,
Jones.
who's my running backs?
We're getting off the subject
You got
of Evan.
Aaron Jones, Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, that's right. And then I've got someone else
So
kind of
trash.
solid in there too.
No, I picked up Mr. What's his name? Puka Nauka.
All right.
Has the most fantasy points so far this year. Puka Nauka. Alright.
Whoa.
Is he from like?
Hawaii or what?
Yeah.
I don't know where he's from. He plays for the Rams and he's got the most fantasy points throughout the
Evan, if you won the lottery, what would be the first thing you'd buy?
Well, how much is the lottery?
$2.3 billion.
Billion?
Sure.
That's
Sure.
I mean, now in modern times, billion is not a whole lot.
I think it is.
For billionaires, Elon Musk like wipes his butt with that kind of money, But you know what? Me, average Joe with $1 billion, I'd be really irresponsible. I know. I'd probably give $1 million to everyone at school.
That'd be
just 'cause
sick.
I'd ruin
Actually,
I'd ruin the local economy.
that's where it's at.
I know that's more than enough.
So in the local
I don't know. I'd probably buy.
Only Evan ruins
The local economy.
I think I'd buy a couple like cool cars. I don't even have a permit yet, but I'd still buy a couple cool cars.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then I might. I don't know. I wouldn't invest a dime because that's lame. I'd probably just spend it all and then regret my life choices. I'd probably be like 2 in the morning. I'd see some like collectible thing. I'd be like, what? Super rare Pokemon Charizard card? That's gotta buy that. I'll buy 12 of them.
And then you end up on the one guy's TikTok, the people that won the lottery that are now broke.
Right.
No, then you just go back to normal life. That's how I always think of it.
I just
I'm gonna spend all this money, but
No, because now you have a.
I'd save maybe enough to get into a college.
Well, I wouldn't get
but
addicted to
that's
black
about
Yeah,
it.
and then
Or
how
heroin.
far down the rabbit hole are you falling? That is black tar heroin addiction.
No, I'm gonna stay far away from that stuff.
Far away from it.
Because I'm rich, but I'm not stupid rich. I mean, I'm dumb, but not that kind of dumb rich.
Yeah.
I'd buy like dumb things, not like drugs or nothing.
See, like, okay, what's your favorite like sports team?
Sports. I might buy a football.
Exactly.
team.
You could, realistically, you could probably buy one.
I could
No.
buy a football.
No.
team.
Not for $1 billion.
No.
No, not for $1 billion.
Especially
You could buy like
since
some
the
minor-
Vikings
government's gonna-
stadium cost 1.2.
Especially since
You don't-
the government's gonna take half of that in taxes.
Oh, that is true. No, we're
Well, I'm
saying you
gonna
get
get
$1 billion
cash.
cash. $1 billion.
I'm getting it all in cash. I might actually save like at least $1 million in case I come across like hard times. I might bury it somewhere in the woods.
Hard times.
Like, cause think about it. Like,
$999 million isn't getting you through hard times.
it's no. I said I'm gonna buy dumb things. I don't know what dumb things. You know what? Might build a studio for the podcast.
I was just gonna say, would you endorse your local teams?
I would endorse it heavily. I think I'd get like a tattoo.
Don't spend all your money on the last sardines on the earth and then get finessed by a robot manufacturer.
Yeah.
That's some future.
Futurama reference. Very good show.
Evan, I need some financial advice from
Yep.
you real quick. Okay. Do you think it's a smart idea for me to rob a bank, hide the money, and then turn myself in?
Very good idea.
And then, when I'm in jail, I come back. It's going to be a long sentence, but I'm going to come back. I'm going to live off the money I stole.
Well,
That's a smart idea.
the police are gonna, if they capture you, they're gonna keep you under tabs. Think about it, because they want that money back. So they can buy
Yeah.
dumb stuff.
I feel like they're looking
So
for
you would maybe, I'd either say you flee the country and bury it, or better yet, fake your own death.
You'd also have to be very careful not to harm any hostages, otherwise that's like a life sentence.
No,
Build
I would
your
just
own
be.
no.
I'd be like, I don't know, Spider-Man.
No, so you don't get caught, but
Yeah.
you slowly feed money into a charity that someone else made, so you can just take it out.
The thing is, you can't even really like.
That is smart.
That is smart.
You can't even really rob banks anymore. You would
No,
only
I
get
can
like
for
20.
sure. I don't care.
No, they don't carry enough cash for it to be.
Oh,
They carry
only
maybe
20,
5,000.
bro.
You want to rob like an armored car or something.
Yeah, there you go. Like one of the cash trucks,
I got a question, Evan.
or like Fort Knox.
Where did you get that hat from?
My mama got it for me for Christmas.
Have you ever been to an actual bubblegum shrimp cup?
Nope.
You haven't.
I needed one.
There's a
Is it
Bubba
good?
Mall of America.
I've
What?
never
I
been
always
in
see them
it.
at airports.
I've
They
never
have
been
a
in it.
Bubba Gump Shrimp Cone.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'd gone to one. It was in the Mall of America.
I've never known.
I went to Mall America once in my life, and that was for my uncle's wedding, I think it was. He got married. He lives in Minnesota. He's got a wife and some kids now, but bro, it's awesome, dude. I was like 10 at the time, dude. Mall America, pretty awesome.
Is Mall of America by an IKEA? For some reason, I remember it being by an IKEA.
It's in
for some
Minneapolis.
reason.
There's probably an IKEA in it.
No, there's not an IKEA. in
No, IKEAs are big.
No,
I went
there's
there
not
one
an
time.
IKEA.
Dude, Tanner, chill. We rolled our truck on the way home. We just
Was it cool?
and my Toy Story Lego set I got there was ruined by the car crash. And Luke's favorite stuffed animal, a frog, was filled with glass, and he could no longer.
Something like that happened to me. I got a Lego set there too. The Lego place. I was obsessed with Legos.
Oh,
at
dude.
age. My uncle, he opened up his old Legos. He had like all the old ones, you know, from like the 80s and 90s, you know. So I build with those like every single day. But we went there, and I got like this one Lego set. What was it? From the Lego Movie. It was like that double-decker couch, you know. I got that, but I'm pretty sure something was wrong with that set when they made it, because there's like missing like a couple pieces. So you couldn't make the double-decker couch. You only have two separate couches. Or maybe I missed pieces, but I've never heard anyone talk about that set. So I think I had like a really rare collector's piece, and it's completely missing now. It's like I think that thing probably is super rare. My mom knew some kid. One of her friends, she had kids. It was, I don't remember their names, but they would buy Lego sets and not open them. And little kid me was like pissed about that. Like, you could build that.
That's when you take one of your old Lego sets, you fill it up with rocks, right?
Yeah.
You seal it, and then you sell it to them.
It's a good idea.
It made me so mad. All right.
Exactly.
Back in Iowa, preschool, I was friends with two kids, Cooper and Brandon.
Shout out Cooper.
How are they ever?
Shout out Cooper.
Love you,
I was
Cooper.
at Cooper's house for the first time, and we were like, this kid was just spoiled rotten. Okay, he had the most elite Lego collection I've ever seen, and in one of the closets of his house, he just had like 20 unbuilt Lego sets that he was just waiting for. Like, his mom had to convince him to build his Lego sets. Like me, when I was that age, I get some, they're done within the hour of me getting them. And he had like a bunch, so I was just like, are you ever gonna like build these? And he was like, you can build one if you want. It's like, whenever I would go to this kid's house, and it was like Christmas, dude. I could just build up a Lego set, and it was like, dude, I was jealous of this kid. He had like the Ninjago flying ship.
No.
I have the Ninjago flying ship. On God.
Actually,
I have the little pirate one.
dude, he had like all 4 elemental dragons and everything.
Oh,
this
man.
kid was,
I remember.
he was sad.
I remember those kids' names.
Oh, dude, I haven't seen Cooper in
Joe and Matt.
I loved Ninjago as a kid, so then I waited. I think it was like 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays, to save enough money to buy the flying ship.
Dude,
Was it worth it?
I think me and Luke combined had 3 of the 4 elemental dragons.
I didn't have one.
We just got them for Christmas.
I wasn't a Ninjago guy. I liked the Lego City more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
like
it was my brother Ethan.
Like
He was
Shout out to Ethan again.
Ethan, shout out to that guy. You know, as much as I hate him, I love him still. But he was into Lego Marvel, so I got a couple of Lego Marvel stuff. Though they're pretty cool sets, you know. But one of his favorites was like the Lego Hulkbuster, you know, from the first one, the first ever one that came out. He still has that set, like built up at her grandma's house. That's where all our Legos went. They're at her house. He has like this glass case that we put all our Lego stuff in. I remember one of the coolest Lego sets I ever got. It was not that cool, to be honest with you, but it was like this monster truck I got. It wasn't a big one really, but bro, I remember loving that thing. It was my favorite one. I'd go outside and like jump it around in some dirt piles in the sandbox they have. Bro, that thing was sweet. I don't know what happened to it. I gotta find that thing again.
Some of my friends in Iowa though, they glued their sets together. It like.
I would understand gluing like.
It was Garmadon's castle specifically. They had glued together.
I would understand gluing